Welcome, Aries. This is Regina Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your March new moon reading. This covers the first 2 weeks of March and is inspired by the new moon in Pisces conjuncting Jupiter, and while Neptune is also in the sign of Pisces. So Jupiter and Neptune are the rulers of Pisces, and this is really exacerbating our reach, our attainment of a one love unity consciousness, which is the goal of consciousness for humankind. It also, with a sextile to Uranus and Taurus, is allowing us to, it's encouraging us to be creative, to open up our connection to all creatures and beings in such a way that we are creating innovatively with unexpected, unfamiliar, or even unknown information. So I have laid out the past, present, and future. I will clarify with the different tarot deck, and I will finish with an oracle card. And if you enjoy this reading, if you find it useful, please like and share, and subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate all of you who have and continue to do so. And Aries, your overall energy is the Magician card, the Sorcerer. And this is you, Aries, most eminently qualified to focus in on your target, to move forward out of your will, out of what you know, out of what you desire, and recognize that you have all the tools available to you to create what it is you're wanting to pursue, what it is you want to manifest. So this card is also known as the Master Manifester. This is someone who has experience putting together, creating what it is they want with the tools at their disposal and the laser focus needed to pursue a goal. In the past, you have the Lord of Jades, or the King of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Three of Cups. So I see you, Aries, making a decision. And part of the decision that you're making is what is the best path for you forward. Traditionally, this card is, well, certainly in the old Egyptian deck, this card was called the Two Paths. And before the protagonist, there were two different people indicating the low road and the high road. You are similarly in a position where your experiences have allowed you to hone the skills that mean that you know how to discriminate between the experiences available to you. You are now based in enough self-knowledge to be able to choose yourself or your higher self, the self that contains, that reaches for your potential, that recognizes new heightened goals and aspirations that may have not felt available to you in the past. The King of Pentacles here is reinforcing the mastery that you are feeling, the capacity and capability, the power that you feel now to create the physical environment, the prosperity and abundance that you so desire. On the other side of this empowerment that you are feeling, this focus on a direction of manifestation, of manifesting abundance, prosperity, wealth, and stability, you also have this nurturing community, this place in your life where you are able to share the vulnerabilities, the weaknesses, the disappointing experiences, the failures to your intimates in such a way that provides support to them, and you in turn receive support. This ability to expose your weaknesses, to be able to articulate those things that you thought made you weak or less than, your incompetencies, actually is being recognized as a source of strength, a source of support as you gain the courage to share those experiences with others. And this, in and of itself, is a cause for celebration, camaraderie, and a tight community of support and love around you. In your present, you have the Nine of Jades, the Hanged One, and the Servant or Page of Wands. You are in a position, you certainly are aspiring to be independent, self-reliant, to be able to manufacture the resources and tools you need for your own benefit, for your own behalf. You are self-contained. You aspire for that, to be able to be independent and get what you need when you want it. This is a goal of yours. Towards that goal, you have consciously recognized that the way that you have thought about things in the past is no longer satisfying to you. When you look at your past and you observe negative emotions, the impact of negative experiences, the fears and the resentments perhaps that you experience as you review your life, and even the things you're grateful for, you recognize that you are not building a plan for a positive outcome. You are understanding that you must think differently about things in order to recognize the opportunities that exist. So in all difficulties, there's always an opportunity, and you are now aware that you want to be able to recognize opportunities in all of your experiences, particularly the difficult ones, and being able to cultivate that new perspective is enabling you to recognize that you don't have to be alone. You are someone who is alone, not lonely, but alone because there are issues of mistrust and fear of loss that you have experienced, deep experiences of loss, even of betrayal, and that causes a certain resentment in you, one which you want to move away from. You do not want to cultivate and carry around the anger that you have experienced, and that is resulting in this island mentality, which is not authentic to your experience, Aries. So you are consciously allowing yourself a way to open up to a way of learning, a new way of being. You're allowing yourself to be a beginner so that you can gain and take in this new information, a new way of seeing experience, a new perspective. And you're allowing yourself to be a beginner there. You're allowing yourself to start at the beginning to gain this new perspective that will help you to recognize an opportunity within your community that builds upon this tremendous support that you have, this place you can go and talk about the things that are uncomfortable, but actually exhibit your strength and your ability to command, to lead, to be a caretaker, because you actually recognize that the love and support, the resources, sharing those is what makes you strong, is what makes you happy, is what gives you respite and an opportunity to celebrate. In your immediate future, you have the Four of Staffs, the Ace of Staffs, and the Queen of Swords. So yeah, you are building towards a brand new direction. You are activating your potential as the magician, as the sorcerer who manifests whatever it is that you feel is going to promote your best growth. You are moving towards taking this independence that you are pursuing, the self-reliance that you are gaining, this resourcefulness, and you're applying it to building this strong cultural and spiritual foundation, this foundation for growth, a place where landing, being rooted in this domestic environment of support, of challenge, of joy, of expansion, you're actually providing a place for you and your loved ones to continue to grow more, to encourage growth, to welcome in new and positive energies and experiences. This is where you are moving out into the world to grow and no longer safe, contained in your own garden, where you are safe, but you are alone. This is you recognizing that what you are built for is this experience of a growth, a growing cultural family, a growing social environment that allows you to stretch, to expand, to travel, and to learn new things. This is also having you recognize that you are willing to learn more things. As you open up to be a beginner, you are now recognizing that in your skills, in your ability to detach yourself from powerful emotions, you are in a position not only to learn, but to teach, but to show. And in some capacity in your life, whether you are pursuing this or not, you are a teacher, you are a leader, and you are successful at learning and teaching when you detach yourself from your emotions and stick to what you know to be your truth. I'm going to clarify the Hanged One with the star and the World card. My goodness. So you are gaining this new collective communal vision through the ability to sustain a faith in yourself through all the difficulties that you have encountered. This shows me that you have been through the ringer. You've been through some really tough times. These have been experiences that you had no control over, but that occurred to you, that took you through a tremendous experience of loss and hopelessness. You've now gained a vision of hope through your environment, through your efforts, and this is pulling you through to masterful accomplishment. Everything about this reading, Aries, is speaking about completion of a cycle. You have managed the steps on a path of initiation. Wherever you are in your life's path, you have earned the right to be an initiate, which puts you firmly on the path of spiritual growth and development through new and elevated levels of accomplishment and achievement. I'm also going to clarify the Ace of Staffs with the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles indicates I have chills from these cards. They are so powerful and so beautiful, and they are a result of tremendous hard work. The Eight of Pentacles indicates, Aries, that you have worked long and hard. You have worked devotedly in some area or direction where you have given yourself over to understand each steps in the mastery of your craft. You've learned how to do your job, your work, to the best and most qualitative degree that is available to you. And you have not been satisfied with distraction or a lack of attention to your own growth, your own mastery, learning skills that improve you and your availability to work on more projects. The Ten of Cups indicates that throughout this all, and the Ten of Cups being a wish fulfillment, that your new direction is a step towards a pointing yourself in the direction of not only abundance, not only prosperity and community support, bountiful resources, but of satisfaction, pleasure, and joy in the process of learning and growing and being part of a community, not solely staying on your own, not solely feeling safety on your own, but recognizing that your path, your destiny, is to be a leader of others towards a supportive and wholesome community. Aries, I'm going to finish this reading with an oracle card. And if you've enjoyed this reading so far, please like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the comments and shares and welcome contact with me. I welcome your feedback. And I've pulled, with my eyes wide open, this card, which matches the colors I associate with Aries. The card is called Orpiment. The crystal is orpiment, and the key word is success. I am successful in all that I do. I'm going to leave it there, Aries. I thank you again for your time and your attention, and until next time, Namaste.